DJI OM4, the successor to the Osmo Mobile 3 and what I'd consider to be the gold standard for smartphone gimbals. With every generation, DJI refines their gimbals further and further, making it easier for daily use in all the important areas: portability, durability, and functionality. And the OM4 is no different, as it's introducing some really handy features. Let's dive in. Firstly, let's talk about the design. So the OM4 is extremely portable, as it was designed to fold up and be thrown into a bag, and while it doesn't exactly feel natural or smooth to execute a fold up, the way they've done it is definitely something I can appreciate. As you can tell, it's not going to loosen up and come apart later, and because of the materials they used, it's very light, so any worries of soreness from extended use should be an afterthought. It's extremely comfortable to hold, and when using the gimbal, you generally feel like everything is in the right place. One of the biggest physical updates with the OM4 is this new magnetic attachment system. DJI lets you choose between either a clamp-on attachment or a pop socket-like attachment that I assume is meant for more permanent usage, and the magnets at the very least are strong as heck, and I've never felt as though my smartphone was in danger of being compromised, which is definitely good news. And the convenience of this feature is what's really going to be appealing to everyone, but especially the more casual user. This is by far the easiest time I've had with a gimbal as far as getting up and running. You just make sure the magnets are in the middle and then boom, you're good to go. There isn't any real balancing required, and just to make sure you've got the best placement on the phone, the OM4 comes with an alignment guide to help you get started. When it comes to general use and stability, I've pretty much got zero complaints. It is a smartphone gimbal, so expect to have some motor limitations compared to an $800 professional camera gimbal, but I'm overall really satisfied with how smooth it feels to use. Running, walking, upside down shots, the OM4 will perform well through it all. The power of this gimbal really comes from the DJI Mimo app, which you're definitely going to need when picking this up if you want to take advantage of every feature that the gimbal has to offer. The first nice one being the zoom feature, which is definitely going to eliminate any need to physically interact with the smartphone itself, and right here you've got your M button, which quickly lets you switch between photo and video mode. Gesture control is also a neat feature that enables you to record video or take a photo with just a simple hand gesture. As far as the speed in which it takes to recognize a gesture, it isn't perfect, not that you should expect it to be, but it works well enough to call it reliable, as long as you're not relying on the timing per se. There are a bunch of different modes in the settings here that we're going to play with and show how well they work, and I figured the best way to do that is with a cinematic sequence showcasing every feature that the gimbal has to offer. Overall, this is a really fun gimbal to use. It just makes the shooting aspect of mobile content creation so much easier. It's built well for travel and is generally speaking the most reliable smartphone gimbal I've used thus far. And for the price tag of $150, if you're someone who perhaps makes a living creating content for Instagram or other mobile-oriented platforms, this is definitely a worthwhile investment if you've been looking for something like this. If you're interested in checking out the OM4, there will be a link down in the description below for you to check out. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe for future content like this, and I'll talk to you in the next one.